How to avoid social media burnout for artists. So in today's digital age, social media has kind of become an essential tool for artists, right? To showcase your work, connect with a wider audience, and build a brand. So no question the usefulness of social media. However, the constant demands and pressures of social media can lead to burnout and hinder your creative process. That's why in today's video I want to explore effective strategies to help you navigate social media without basically succumbing to burnout. And so the first strategy I brought you is to set boundaries. One of the most important steps to avoid social media burnout as an artist is to establish clear boundaries. This can be determining your specific times and durations for engaging with social media platforms and stick to them. So consider using scheduling tools to plan and automate your posts, which is going to allow you to have dedicated offline periods for focused creative work or admin work. My second tip is to prioritize platforms. So instead of trying to be active on every social media platform out there, choose just a couple of them, which align with your target audience and your artistic style. Because remember, quality over quantity is always key. So by focusing your efforts on selected platforms, you can give more attention to engagement, to responding comments, and to fostering genuine reconnections, which all are good, but they take a lot of time and energy. That's why we need to be laser focused with which social platforms we dedicate our time and how we distribute our time. Third thing is to limit notifications. Because, let's be real, constant notifications can be really distracting and can contribute to burnout, even if we don't realize it. So take control of your social media experience by customizing your notification settings. You can, for instance, disable non-essential notification and schedule specific times to check and respond to messages and comments. I actually do this myself. I only check my DMs, my messages on Instagram during breakfast and after the end of the day. Therefore, I'm laser focused during the rest of the day to just do my activities. I only engage in social media when I have to. In this way, you can stay engaged without feeling and being overwhelmed by social media. The fourth thing is to plan and batch content. So avoid the stress of daily content creation by planning and batching your social media content way in advance. So set aside a dedicated time each week or maybe a month to create, and schedule your post. This approach is going to ensure you a consistent presence on social media while freeing a lot of time that you can instead focus on creating your art. Also, from time to time, try to practice a digital detox. Because regularly disconnecting from social media is essential for your mental well-being and for preventing burnout, more importantly. So designate a specific days or periods of time where you can refrain from using social media altogether. And use this time instead to recharge, explore new inspirations, and connect with the physical world. Another tip is to engage mindfully. So when engaging on social media, be mindful of your purpose and your energy. So focus on meaningful interactions, on connecting with fellow artists or other art enthusiasts, and supporting the creative community that you're building, right? So avoid falling into the trap of excessive comparison or seeking validation solely through social media metrics. And invest your time there to, as said, build genuine relationships, which at the end of the day what's going to pay the bills and pay off. Because through relationships, you're going to get sales and exhibition opportunities. My seventh tip for you is to seek support and community. Building relationships with like-minded artists and joining supported communities can help combat feelings of isolation and burnout. So engage in meaningful conversations, seek feedback, and share experiences with others who can actually understand the challenges of your artistic journey. This can be sharing your story with other artists, art professionals, or consultants and coaches. Collaborations and support can provide inspiration and truly encouragement along the way, which is much needed. My last tip is to remember your why. Regularly remind yourself of your passion and purpose as an artist, and reflect on the joy of creating, the impact you want to make, and the unique stories you have to share. Because by staying connected to your core motivations, you can maintain a healthy perspective and avoid getting caught up in this social media frenzy. And actually, this will remind you why you started doing what you're doing, and it's going to give you the energy and motivation to push through you know, those times when you feel like, oof, this is too much. I don't want to market myself. I don't want to put myself out there. This is going to give you the motivation you needed just to keep going and never give up. So social media can be a powerful tool for artists, but it's important to navigate it consciously to avoid burnout. So by setting boundaries, prioritizing platforms, planning your content, taking digital detox from time to time, and seeking support, you can maintain a healthy relationship with social media while focusing on your art and well-being, which is important, right? And remember, social media is a tool to amplify your artistic journey, to get you opportunities. It's not a measure of your worth as an artist at all. So stay authentic, find balance, and let your creativity shine both online and offline. See you next week, hope you like it, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.